Hello everybody, my name is Mr. Boopy and welcome to this video. Now as you can see, today will be something very different than what you're used to on my channel. For the past couple of months I haven't been uploading as frequently as I would like, or as I did. And today I would like to explain myself and the reason behind it. I've been thinking about doing this video for quite some weeks, and this is also the 6th or 7th time that I'm recording, just because I can't really find the words, but I'm going to try anyway. Now, it's a very personal video. It's not easy for me to talk about, but I felt that you as my viewers deserve to know what's going on and where all the content is staying and what I'm up to. Now, I gave it a lot of thought on how I should talk about it, and I think the best solution would be to just jump straight ahead to what exactly happened. So, 5 years ago, the doctors diagnosed a very rare blood disease in my body. Now, I'm not a doctor myself, so I don't really know all the things that are inside of your blood, human body. But what I do know is that certain values, a lot of values in your blood, but certain values in my body, my blood, are way too low. For a normal functioning person, normal body, you need at least 150,000 at a minimum. When they diagnosed the disease in my blood, I had 14,000, which is a very big difference. Now, at the time, that would mean that if I were to cut myself or bruise myself, like simple bruise like this big could become this big for me, and I'm really not joking. I also had nosebleeds all the time during that period, like they would last 2 to 3 hours sometimes, and they would just pour out all the time, you know. And basically that would mean that if it would kept on going, I could fall into a coma or die because of a loss of blood, because my body didn't heal the wounds quick enough and my body wouldn't stop bleeding fast enough. So it was quite an issue. Now, as you can see, none of that happened, those drastic things. That is because they discovered in time and they try and fix me. Now, at first they gave me a medication called cortisone. Now, if you're not familiar with it, which I wasn't at the time either, I wish I was, because then I would have never took it. If ever they want to give you cortisone, fucking refuse it, because it honestly destroyed my entire body even more. It was supposed to heal me and help me fix my blood. It didn't. I had to take it for a year. I got an overdose because of my values were so low. I thought, hey, let's give this kid overdose. I was 16 at the time, and I got more medication than my body could handle. Now, when I started with that, in 6 weeks, I gained 25 kilograms because of the medication. 25 kilograms was more than 1/4 of my body weight at that time. So my entire body was swollen. It was as hard as concrete. My skin and muscle tissue were all stretched apart, and I'm covered in marks, scars. As well as loose skin, because once I quit with the cortisone, I lost some of the weight, but not all of it. And now, well, a lot of parts of my body are basically loose skin, and it's not fun to look at all. And it makes me really insecure and feel bad about myself. Now, I know some of you might think, why don't you just go exercise or something then, and turn them into muscles instead? I tried, but it's not that easy for me. because my skin and my muscles were really stretched. I even had an operation in my stomach to fix the muscles there, because it was so bad. Now, it's really, really difficult for me. Another issue is that because of this problem with my blood, my body is really, really exhausted, as well as all the medication I had to take, and some still have to take medication for the rest of my life, just to keep my blood stabilized. And with that I mean 100,000. If I can achieve that, those values, then I can be happy. Basically, I will never get the minimum that you're supposed to have anymore. I haven't for 5 years, and I never will. But that means that my body is really exhausted. It was back then, it still is today, and I sleep 9 to 10 hours, if not more, to get through the day. So, kind of an issue for school and work and stuff. But anyway, when everything happened, I was in my last year of high school. When everything happened, then I couldn't go to school anymore because I was way too exhausted. My body hurt and all that. So I had to redo my last year of high school. All my friends graduated, so I was basically alone. What else happened? My only support beam, basically, was the girl I was with back then. When everything started, I was dating this girl whose name I will not tell out of respect for her. We were dating for a month, and then shit hit the fan. Took a very big toll on our relationship, and 10 months later she left me because it was too much for her. Which I can't really blame her, but she was my support. And with her, I could escape reality when I was with her and just forget everything and think everything will be okay. Suddenly she was gone, and everything wasn't okay, because everything from the past few months came back to me, and I was thrown back into reality. That's when I became depressed. Now I managed to finish high school though. A lot of struggling, some operations back then as well. Then my grandmother died, who I basically saw every day. A year later my grandfather died, her husband, out of loneliness and a broken heart, because he missed her so much, and I saw both of them every day. And I always grew up with them as a kid. Still saw them. And they meant really much, a lot to me. So that was really hard for me as well. But I didn't cry. I couldn't cry anymore. Because at that time I've been through so much that I basically had no more tears left in my eyes. And I just got used to all the bad news. Now, after high school, I went to college though. Give it a shot. I tried it for a year. I finished my first year. Half of it, I didn't complete all classes, didn't do all classes, simply because I couldn't. At the end of the week, in the weekends, when my friends were going out, partying, having a drink, I stayed at home to sleep, to recover from the last week and get enough energy for the upcoming week. But I did finish the classes that I take though. I did okay, not too bad, not too great. But after a year I quit because I just couldn't take it anymore. I was ill for 3 years at that time. Both my grandparents died as well. The girl I was with, I haven't heard her since our breakup. It's 4 years now. 4 years ago. And I was just empty. my body, my mind were exhausted for all the things that I have been through. So I quit school, college, and I decided let's do stuff that I want to do, focus on myself. So when I started exercising, trying to build my body back up, went to the gym, swim twice a week, go to gym twice a week, try and live healthier so that I would lose the kilograms that I gained. But none of that really helped at all. My body was just too broken and exhausted that after like a couple of months, almost a year, I quit with all of that as well. Because it didn't help anymore. Now in the meantime, I also started YouTube during that period when I was at home. I decided to focus on myself, do something that I always wanted to do, but I couldn't because of things I had been through. And I really do enjoy it. I really like being a YouTuber. And when I wake up and I read a comment on my video, see a like, or even that someone subscribed, really means the world to me, guys. And I can't thank you enough for that. Really makes my day. And I can't thank you enough. But now, the reason that I made this video and what I said in the beginning is because I wanted to explain myself. For the past few months, I haven't been feeling well anymore. I was okay for a long time, but not anymore. Mentally, everything is taking a toll again. Can't find a job because my body won't let me. People don't understand the shit that I'm going through, that my body just won't allow me, basically. And I've been feeling worse and worse every day again the past few months. And that's why I haven't been uploading as much as I used to. Because I don't want to act for you guys. When I make a video, I want it to be me and not someone I am not, an act. Because I see a lot of YouTubers out there that just act and they overreact, that it's almost, I feel so ashamed if I watch them for them, because I'm like, why do you lie to your subscribers and act like this, just act normal? It really pisses me off. And I just don't want to be that kind of person. I don't want to be that YouTuber that tells lies and make everything seem so great and easy, because it's not. I hate people like that, and I will never become like that. When I make content for you guys, I want it to be great, and I do my very hard best for it, for every single video, because I want to give you guys the content that you deserve. Even if it takes hours of my time when I make a video, it's worth it, because I hope that you guys will enjoy. Even if it get like 10 or 20 views, I hope that for those 20 viewers that they enjoyed it. Which brings me to my next point. Recently I got asked, why did you start with your YouTube channel? And to me that's very simple, actually. All the things that I have been through and still going through really made me see how life can be, how tough it can be. And I know we may be happy that we live in this luxury, but still, if your entire life changes from one day to another and you're going through something, then nothing really matters anymore. Not what someone else is going through, not even what you're going through, because at a certain point you're just kind of giving up. And as I said, if there's like 20 people watching my video, and 1 or 2 of them, they feel as bad as I do, and they are on the edge of giving up, and not caring anymore. If they watch my video, and from those 24 hours a day, I can take 20 or 30 minutes of your time and just make you smile and make you forget about all your problems. That's why I became a YouTuber. To help people like me and just hopefully give you an outlet or give you inspiration of doing something that you want to do, not what others expect you to do. So whether you're dealing with depression, abuse, bullying at school or something, I just want to be that guy that you can watch for 20 or 30 minutes and you can just forget about everything for a while. Which is really hard for me because of the situation I am in right now. Not feeling good myself, not being able to deliver all this content. And I apologize for that. But I will be around, don't worry about me. I am going to do anything stupid against myself, harm myself or harm anyone else. I just really don't feel well, guys. And this is really hard for me to talk about, because most of you I probably don't know. You don't know me. Some people will not understand it. But I hope that those who do understand it can respect my decision. And those who will understand me are the ones that are going through something themselves. Probably. So, the last point I wanted to say to you watching this, if you're going through something, no matter what it is, there's something not right in your head, you don't feel well, you don't feel okay, you want to give up on life itself and yourself, on the people that you care about, please know that it is okay to talk. You're not the only person out there. I know life is really hard and it's a piece of shit, but you know, whatever happens, just don't give up. There will be people out there willing to listen to you, whether it's a friend, family member, even professional help like I'm seeing right now. It's okay to talk. You don't have to feel ashamed about it at all. Never do. Because the things you are going through will make you stronger eventually. Even though it seems like there is no way out. You're so much stronger than everyone else who's not going through the same thing as you are. Because they don't know what it's like. They're just naive and think that everything is so okay and amazing. Just remember that you're an amazing person as well. And maybe you think like, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. And I mean, I know I'm depressed. I don't know what it's like to be abused or being bullied. So I can't speak for each and every one of you. But I do know that sometimes life seems not to be worth it anymore. And you want to give up. But just find that one person that you can rely on and talk to. Look them up. tell them what you're feeling. And don't feel ashamed about it. Just stay strong no matter what you do. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope this may be a message to all of you. And it might help some of you, hopefully. You can even post your story in the comments. I will try and reply to all of you. But if not, other people might read it. People who have been going through the same. Well, not everyone goes through the same thing. Not everyone has the same story, but some people have the same beginning of a story. And maybe you can find someone in the comments that is willing to listen to you, So, anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for all the support you guys have been giving me. I hope that I will be able to give you more content very soon. We'll see about it. So, thank you all so much. Take care.